right, I want to head out to our guest. Her name is Lisa Lannon. She's a former law enforcement officer, and she is now a co-founder of a group called Warriors Heart. Now, the community is out there helping each other out after these awful fires here in California, but you have some great tips on what we can do, because some people are just overwhelmed. They don't know where to go or who needs what. What is your advice to the rest of us, Lisa? Welcome.
Hi, Lauren. Thank you for having me on the show. And yeah, our firefighters, first responders are doing a lot out there. I don't know how many days they've been out there on the job, how long it's been going on. But, they're working 24-hour shifts at a time, sleeping where they can. Many firefighters have lost their homes as well as first responders. So, yeah, the question comes up, what can we do to assist them, during this time? And there's a number of things we can do. The biggest thing is, cash donations. That way they can go out and get the supplies they need or personal items. People deliver water, chapstick, protein bars, things that are in closed packages that they can take with them are always good support systems for them.
Now, what about delivering food at your local fire station or your police station? I've heard both, that they would love the donations or that they have enough and maybe, send it to a shelter instead.
Those are always welcome. Sometimes, it's asking the stations what they need. I do know most of them will not eat home-baked food or, stuff bought at a restaurant. It should come in sealed packages.
I see.
Just for safety requirements. Right. Health and safety. So, cookies that come baked but that are in a sealed package is always good from a store.
And so as far as donations of blankets and any equipment they need, should those also be new as opposed to just from your home?
It always helps when it's new.
Yeah.
If they're out there sleeping on blankets, I think anything would be welcome. But you can also anyone can contact the IAFF, which is the International Association of Firefighters. They have a disaster relief fund, so they may know what the current firefighters or first responders need out there, as well as the California Fire Foundation. Those are two great causes.
So I'm sorry, repeat them. It's the FII?
IAFF.
IAFF.
International Association of Firefighters.
Okay.
And it's IAFF.org.
Great.
So they have a disaster relief fund, and then the California Fire Foundation. So those are great resources where folks can find out how they can help directly.
And what about while you're just out and about? What can you do to thank a fireman or law enforcement? They've also had to work extra shifts. A lot of law enforcement were guarding people's property while they were evacuated to keep looters away. What can you do to say thank you?
A simple thank you goes a long ways. It's such a thankless and sometimes unappreciated position. So just telling them we appreciate them and we support them, having a conversation, how are you doing today, goes a long way. If they're in line to buy, a coffee or dinner, sometimes just buying that meal for them.
Yeah. Because,
they do support us, and, they've lost homes and things as well. So just showing that appreciation.
So important right now. We're talking to Lisa Lannon. She's a former law enforcement officer herself, and now she's with the Warriors Heart. She's one of the co-founders there. Lisa, tell us about Warriors Heart and the work they do for folks who don't know.
So we are a private facility that caters to our warriors, which is our active military, veterans, law enforcement, firefighters, other first responders, in dealing with the PTS, trauma, chemical dependency, moral grief, injury, loss. So all the things we deal with on the front lines. At some point in time, we don't know when that becomes too much, and they need help to overcome the trauma that they deal with. So
absolutely.
We're a residential outpatient program that helps them overcome those issues.
And it's so important to come from other servicemen and women, because you hear about these suicide rates, and I know many servicemen and women that we've spoken to say, they're not going to just go to a therapist. These guys, they come back, they don't feel comfortable just telling their doctor about it or telling a therapist, but they do feel comfortable talking to other soldiers.
They do. They want someone that's going to understand, that's been where they are. Maybe not in the same exact events or experiences, but something similar. So a majority of our staff, either through themselves or family members, have served in some capacity or another. So they come in and it's just like they're back with their tribe, and they open up so quickly.
Wonderful. Warrior's Heart is the name of the foundation if you want more information about them. Lisa, Lannon, thank you so much for joining us and for all of the work you do. And I wish you a happy Thanksgiving, you and all of the folks you work with over there at Warrior's Heart. Where's your website? Where can folks find you?
It's www.warriorsheart.com.
Lisa, Lannon, thanks so much for joining us. warriorsheart.com or IAFF.org or California Fire Foundation if you want to help those that are really on the front lines of these fires. We got much more to come. This is Midday Live.
KBC has dependable traffic when you need it the most. Northbound side of the 110, the Harbor Freeway.